Live from the Carl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, this is Iowa Live.
Welcome back to the program, everyone. As you can see, a beautiful day in central Iowa, and always a beautiful day to head out to our very own Blank Park Zoo. Amara Austin, a animal keeper over at the zoo right now, hanging out in one of the most popular areas at the zoo with one of the most famous residents of the Blank Park Zoo. Amara, how are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing today?
Good. Now tell everybody who they just had their eyes on.
You just had eyes on the mayor of the zoo, Barnaby.
The mayor. And tell everybody why they call him the mayor.
We had an election a few years ago, and it was a tight race, I think, between him and Meatball, but he was the winner.
Yeah, Meatball, one of the sea lions, if I'm not mistaken. But
Yep.
Barnaby won, but I think the reason Barnaby won is because he has the longest residence at the Blank Park Zoo, doesn't he? How long has he been there?
Oh, yeah. Barnaby's been here since day one, so he's been here since 1966.
Wow. And look how big, he's gigantic. Now,
Oh, yeah.
How old do we think Barnaby is?
We think Barnaby is about in his late 80s, but we aren't 100% for sure. But Aldabra tortoises can live to be over 150 years old, so he's still a young man.
Oh, my goodness. So in late 80s, he's almost as old as Carol Burnett, who turns 90 today. How
Sure.
about that? And well into his hundreds. That's amazing. Now, he seems a little active. We've seen Barnaby before, and he's really, docile and doesn't move around a lot. Is this the kind of weather that he likes, or does it need to be a little warmer before he goes outside?
It does need to be just a little bit warmer. We especially have to keep an eye on the overnight low temperatures and the ground temperature. So these guys are cold-blooded, so they are they're very sensitive to the ambient temperature that is outside.
How much do we think Barnaby weighs now?
I think the last time we weighed him, he was just a little bit over 500 pounds, so he's a hefty boy.
And tell everybody what Barnaby eats on a daily basis.
Every day they have free access to grass hay, and then they also get a produce diet. The tortoises here, they really like all things orange, so their favorite is carrot and sweet potato. And then we also sometimes give them browse from honeysuckle bushes outside, so they get a variety of things.
Oh, so that's the same stuff that the giraffes eat and things like that?
Yeah, and honeysuckle is actually invasive to Iowa, so we go out to parks and we take care of some of those invasive species, and then we benefit from it because we get to feed it to the animals at the zoo.
Oh, that is so cool. Now Barnaby is indoors, as you can see there, where it's nice and warm.
Yes.
And who is Barnaby sharing the space with?
He has 4 buddies in here, so we have 5 tortoises in total, and we have 2 males and 3 females. Our other male is who you are looking at now, and his name is Quinn. And our females are Q, Kiani, and Flapjack. And our youngest ones are about 16, and then our old ladies in the middle are in their 50s and 60s.
Wow. And are those the same thing? Do those tortoises live to be a good long time too?
Oh yeah, they'll be around longer than I am for sure.
That is so cool. And speaking of cool, there's something else that is happening over at the Blank Park Zoo, and we have a little more time that people can enjoy something, a fundraiser for the zoo. Tell everybody about the Wild Lights.
Yeah, so the Wild Lights, it's our lantern festival that we've hosted for the last 3 years. It'll be going on until the end of May, and you can come any night, Wednesday through Sunday. And I believe it starts at 7:30.
Right, and you see that, and it's really neat to come there right when it starts getting dark. You can walk through one time and experience it, and then go back through when it gets darker and see it again. And those things are massive, aren't they? Some of these lights that are out there. Now, if people want to find out more information about all the different programs, there's so many different programs the zoo has going on, and they want to find out about getting tickets to Wild Lights and when they are being when they're being illuminated, how can they do so?
They can go onto our website at blankparkzoo.com.
Who tried to knock you over, Barnaby?
Barnaby.
Good job, Barnaby. You got I sent him a text earlier and told him to bump into you, so I'm glad he got the text.
Oh, he got me good.
Yeah, well, you're okay, but it's blankparkzoo.com, right?
Yes.
Amara, thank you so much. And give Barnaby a high five for us.
For sure.
Okay, thank you so much. And thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with us. We'll see you tomorrow on Iowa Live.